Hi, I'm Katie Jerzyski. This is Trauma Takeaways. Medical simulation education places learners in real-time scenarios and reenacts a realistic working environment. It helps boost confidence and reinforce skills through reflective practice, where participants identify their own actions, reasoning, and areas of improvement through directed questioning and debriefing. At our institution, the Pediatric Trauma Education and Research Collaborative created a broad curriculum of simulated cases run on a monthly schedule. Because of the focus, though, on immediate feedback, we were concerned that we were limiting our education to real-time audiences. So, we created a newsletter, coined the Trauma Takeaways, as a practical supplemental educational tool for wide distribution after the play of each case. Each takeaways included case details, objectives, and discussion highlights. We included hyperlinks directly to relevant reference articles and internet policies. After the first 6 months of distribution, we administered an anonymous survey to gauge readership and perceived usefulness. The survey respondents included doctors, nurses, pharmacists, and other key staff members. 69% reported that the majority of their trauma education comes directly from participating in simulation sessions. 35% thought that reviewing the takeaways was equally as useful as a simulation they actively participated in. And another 39% thought the takeaways was just as useful as an inactive review when they could not attend in person. When asked to rate the newsletter in several categories, the majority of our respondents found the takeaways very or extremely helpful. Since our team members report their trauma education comes primarily from simulated cases, and because simulation traditionally captures only a select audience, educational optimization is paramount. The widely dispersed Trauma Takeaways newsletter reiterates both medical management as well as procedural and hospital-specific policies and logistics. Our team encouragingly reported that this specific method of supplemental education was largely just as useful to them as an active or inactive review. We do recognize the limitations of our project, including a small voluntary readership at our single center institution, but we recognize the utility of our post-simulation supplemental educational newsletter in reaching and teaching a larger audience. This is especially true in the coronavirus era, where traditional strategies may be canceled or restricted to even smaller numbers of active participants. Going forward, we plan to reimagine the Trauma Takeaways as supplemental education while live simulation cases are limited. Additionally, we hope to add continuing medical education credits and further analyze the newsletter's effect on actual trauma outcomes. Thank you so much for your time today.